All right. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. That's today. Today's Wednesday. It's date night. Maple and Chev have date night tonight. We're gonna see how the night goes. We're gonna just feel it out, play it out. Telegram. Probably from Chev yesterday. We're gonna try and do a few things quickly before 9 o'clock here. Before Chev wakes up. Um, we're gonna go change. We're gonna go get the book. We're gonna go to telegrams. And then we'll go from there. Let's see how the night develops. Yeah. Yeah, we can do it in a couple minutes. It won't take us very long to do all that. Pretty sure she's gonna need to change as well, so. I do think, from last night that we have a lot to talk about with her, which is gonna be nice. She's gonna be the one that has all the things to talk about today, though. Yeah. She was around, Chev was around last night during the chaos. Maple wasn't. So we're gonna go check. So we're gonna see how today goes. Um,
Let's get back quick. Uh-huh.
all right.
Hello, folks. Sorry to bother you. Everything all right?
Hey, Thorn.
Oh, is that with the poker tournament going on?
I thought she was saying to Maple.
I'll try to be there regardless, but
I thought that was a to Maple. I was like, what? What'd I do? Hey, OP. All right. Fucking everyone and their mothers down here at the telegram office. Fuck, man. Everyone's here. Who are all these people? I don't recognize them. I don't recognize, like, anyone.
I was about to send you a telegram. Can hopefully have it.
I was about to send you a telegram. Your
That's
horse
so
is
funny.
very, very transparent.
Oh,
Sean, tonight was insane. I have shot the shotgun you've given me more times since it has been in my care than I feel I had to shoot my state-issued one in the entire time I had it. I'm okay. Tonight I managed to avoid getting hit, but it was a lot. Looking forward to tomorrow. I need the relaxation.
I was standing in the gun store for like 10 minutes.
Oh, she was in Blackwater. Oh, look at that. Okay. Um. Need to clear something real quick. Ah. Um.
Wayne,
Um.
where'd Thomas go? Okay. So Flood and his wife are interested in Bluestone. Oh, nice. They used to do a carriage taxi service, so nice.
All right. So we're waiting for Sylvie. Where can we wait for her? She's coming from Blackwater. She's probably not riding hard. 8:53. I mean, she should be able to get here about 5 or so minutes. She should be arriving probably like now-ish. You know what? We'll stick with pancakes. Oh, I need water, and I need to go to the bank. Actually, we're gonna need money on us. We need to get water, though. Fuck, man, this recipe is gonna be tough to do, eh? This is a very heavy RP recipe. I love this playlist, man. It's such a nice, like, soothing playlist. That Lily? That Lily. I honestly kind of love how Maple and Chev have their blue outfits for each other. It's like their date outfits. It's kind of fucking adorable. All right. We're probably gonna need to clear out some of our inventory, actually. Actually, no, we won't. I don't know if we will. We might need to. Where do we wait for? I'm leaning towards telegrams. Just because she's likely gonna have to go to telegrams to see our telegram. Nope. Not here. Fuck. That's Bolton. Bolton! I'm wondering if Shiv went to the office. Hello.
Jesus, where did you come from?
Behind you? Actually, you walked right past me.
No, you just appeared out of nowhere. It's a little dusty, so I was getting out of town, actually.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm waiting for Shiv.
Okay, well, I'm leaving town, so...
Okay.
One thing, I'm just letting another lawman know, but, Dakota has offered to give me back my Navy back. They actually intended to give it back
Maddie, thanks for
after
the
the
raid.
situation yesterday. They just couldn't, probably because they had to leave quickly. They felt that maybe they couldn't trust the other deputies.
Okay.
But I'm gonna see. I offered for them to just leave it at a box.
Okay.
But I have no. I very highly doubt this is any sort of trap. I think they just generally want me to get my Navy back because they said they wouldn't take it in the first place, and it just happened to be the case to keep themselves safe.
Okay.
But I just wanted to let another lawman know about that. I don't know where they plan to meet, but if they do intend to just hand it directly to me, I'll send a telegram to you as to where it'll be.
All right. Well, I'm probably gonna be off duty for the better part of the night, at least.
Okay, yeah, it's just so
part.
it's just so someone knows,
Yeah.
where I will be in case something does happen. But I'm 100% sure, that's how positive I am, that they're just wanting to hand it back to me. That's all.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave town before
Yep.
I have more people suddenly sneaking up on me.
Sounds good.
Howdy, Maple.
Hey, Roscoe. How you doing?
Okay. Thorn and Hart are inside having an interview. There's a fellow from Bluestone here to talk to Thorn, Tabitha as well. I'm going over to the Blue Steel to check on, or not Blue Steel.
Pearl?
I'm going to the Bastille to check on something.
Okay.
Some hobos were out trying to do something.
Okay. Who's the interview with?
I don't know. They didn't.
Wait, are they in?
Thorn didn't tell me. They're in the first room.
Okay.
It's with a
Yeah.
lady.
Okay. I'm gonna probably be off duty for a little while. I might be around later tonight. I don't know. We'll see how things go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go check on something at the Bastille, make sure everything's okay.
Sounds good. All right. How bad is tonight? Is it Quill robbing people? That's what I'm worried about. That's why I sent to the Telegram saying if we need to meet in like we need to meet in thing to let me know. Right. Low profile season deputy in the department. Turner has been long. Care of duties deputy no issue. The fact that she's been little display. Going what many has said. Did a great job interacting. Knowledge, experience shows work. Shared leadership in these positions. Forster himself talked to Isaac about tonight about turning himself in. He was willing to do so. Mentioned you talked to Carver about doing so. What the fuck, Huxley? Okay. Alright, let's see here. Why am I a fan on this? What? Oh, Colton. Coulter. And Charlie Coulter gets supplies. He most likely is in a deer headdress, maybe leaving the mountain soon once in a while. Okay, April 5th. Okay, that's a recent update. Okay. Okay. Maple Chef's been nice. It's been good. Alright, I've seen it, so I know to be aware of it. Uh... Oh, Wayne's sitting out front? There you are.
I would find you here out of other places I looked.
Well, I went to Telegrams, you weren't there. I was like, okay, well, you know what? The safest bet is just to wait at the office for her. I was right, wasn't I?
I mean, I suppose so.
I figured it would be probably the best place to wait. I didn't know where else to wait in the city. How was the ride over?
Mostly uneventful.
Mostly?
I mean, there was the usual people running this way and that, like headless chickens.
Oh, of course. So this recipe is quite extensive. Figure I'll have you take a look at it. That I guess hauling it.
Speaking of,
Yeah. Have you take a look at it once let's get on the horse here and we can start going.
okay, perfect.
And we'll see how we can go about it. Texto's an interesting one to get a recipe from.
Oh,
Yeah. Alright. Wanna give me your hand? And we shall be off.
okay.
I'm not even sure where to start with this one. Well, actually, that's not true. I think I know where to start with this one.
Okay, I see.
It's a bit of a complex process, I think. Her
I
outfits
mean,
are
this makes
on
sense to
point.
me.
Yeah. I mean, of course it would make sense to you. You know how this stuff works. I'm still running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Yes, you have probably never baked bread before.
I have not. I have not at all.
Yes, the thing about bread is that it needs time to rise.
Yeah. The recipe, I mean, it didn't seem like it needed too terribly long to rise. From what I was told, at least.
No, it is not long.
Patience is key. It's Maple's weakness is patience sometimes. So I figured we could probably get started by going to pick some wheat. And get some flour together. But then I don't really know where to go from there. Where we'll get the rest of like everything else.
Okay.
Let her read the recipe and come to conclusion on
A
what
lot of
we...
this should be easy to find. It is just going to be unique.
Yeah, that's why I grabbed it. It seemed a bit interesting. I don't quite remember everything ingredient wise off the top of my head. I haven't looked at the book yet, or again at least.
Interesting that you don't need it.
Yeah, he said to do it with a fork. Like poke it a bit, and like mix it up in a bowl. If I had a better answer, then I would give it, but I have no fucking clue.
No, sorry, I'm just reading through. Don't mind me.
No, you're fine. I also have no fucking clue where we're gonna go for the actual. Oh, actually, that rock looks pretty fucking good, doesn't it? Actually, I don't think we've done a West Elizabeth one yet. Oh, we kind of did, I guess, with the don't want to touch strawberry.
Well, the good news is the recipe calls for dry yeast and not wet yeast.
Mhm.
So that should be easy to find as well.
Okay, that's reassuring. I wasn't sure how easy this stuff would be to find when he was giving me the ingredient list.
Yes, I don't actually know what the process is to dry out the yeast for a sale, say, in a general store. But I do know that it is a lot of work to keep a yeast culture alive.
Maple
You
just
have
like
to feed it
smile and nodding.
like a pet.
Really?
Yes, it is. I don't know exactly how it works. I never really asked what you know what the I suppose science is behind it. But my mother used to bake bread quite a lot, and she had a culture of yeast that had been passed down through her family for quite a long time. You have to give it food every so often to keep it alive.
What does bread eat?
It is yeast. It is not necessarily bread.
So what does yeast eat? More yeast?
What?
I don't-
It is not cannibalistic in that way.
How is it? What? It's not. Huh?
I mean, you just give it, flour or I think there is potato cultures as well.
What the hell?
Yeah, they need to eat.
But it's like
It is like the
bread.
way you put. No, it is yeast.
But it becomes bread.
Well, it is what makes the dough rise.
What else is yeast used for?
A couple of things.
Such as?
Why are you asking me so many questions?
Because I've only ever known yeast to be for bread.
I think it is used in a couple of. Well, it is primarily for bread. I think it is used in a couple of other things. I would have to go back to my cookbooks, but.
How much wheat do you think we'll need for the flour?
How many bags do we need?
I have no idea, but I also don't have a mortar and pestle.
It is okay.
So it's all in the book. I don't think we needed that much. Maple's just incompetent when it comes to food.
No, it is 4 cups, so we should be okay.
So we don't need that much.
No, we don't need that much.
Okay.
And do we know if there is a mill? We might be able to just take it if there is a mill nearby.
Best shot would be Emerald Ranch over there, no?
I don't know.
They have a windmill. Or maybe there's a mill at the bottom of the windmill.
I don't believe so.
Worth a check, I suppose.
Yeah, we could look. Otherwise, we might have to bring it to a general store because I don't have mine on me,
Okay.
and have them do it.
Okay, alright, that's fine. What else do we need ingredient-wise, just so I can know a bit of a route we need to go while you tell me about your chaotic night last night?
Well, the yeast would probably be. Is there a town that is particularly filled with bakers more than the others? Maybe Rhodes?
Rhodes, maybe? I'm thinking
And
maybe something like that might be
Saint-Denis
Saint
has
Denis
so many
as well.
cafes.
Because it seems to be
Oh,
more
you know
fancy,
what?
right?
I am yeast. It is for alcohol brewing.
Okay,
Um,
I see.
I completely I forgot about that. Let's see.
It doesn't look like there's a mill at the bottom of the windmill.
No, looks more like it is for predicting the weather more than anything else. Okay. So we can take it to the closest general store and get it ground for us.
Valentine or Rhodes, your pick. Virtually the same distance.
We also needed butter, so Valentine.
Alright. Valentine it is. Knock out a few birds with one stone with that one.
Of course. Yes, so last
We don't
night.
really need too much for this recipe.
So I woke up. I walked out of the apartment. Everything was great. It was a lovely day. I don't know what has been going on with Saint-Denis lately. It seems like the deputies are always there, which is nice. I love that. But it means that my usual routine of enjoying 15-20 minutes in the office by myself, catching up on paperwork, does not exist anymore.
You're gonna need to get rid of losing that routine, probably.
Yes. So I walk into a very stressed Schaefer and 5 people in the cells? 4.
Jesus
4 people in the
Christ.
cells.
See you, Maddie.
Yes. Oh, what did the report call them? The Bungler Brigade? I don't know.
Huh? The
I
Bungler Brigade?
I don't know. Never heard of them before in my life, but it included Alexei. So we had Alexei in custody. They had apparently tried to rob the Saint-Denis Sheriff's Office, which resulted in a gunfight. It was a whole mess. Everyone was really upset about the whole thing because, of course, it is a very bold move, and of course, Alexei being Alexei, everyone was, none too pleased. I can't remember who the others were. I don't think I'd ever met them. But we sent a few deputies away to go take care of the crossing. 3 of us stayed behind to deal with the transport. It was Schaefer, and then 2 deputies that were not involved. It was myself and Roscoe. We had no idea what had just happened. We were just there to support Schaefer. It was 3 deputies with 4 prisoners. Several of whom were half dead by that point because they had been shot down. They had just had to be dealt with by the medics. So we get the wagon and we bring the prisoners to the docks. And I can continue when we leave Valentine because it is a.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it
was-
sounds like it's only getting started.
It was a lot.
Oh dear, I'm intrigued.
And apparently deputies also spent all day yesterday running around like headless chickens after the Dead End Gang. No luck. But, I was looking at the paperwork and a medic got A medic got kidnapped. It was a whole
Oh no,
thing.
that's no good.
No, it is not.
Okay, so we need to have this wheat milled, alright?
Yes. If you want to hand it to me, I can drop it off. While we get the butter, I think. Okay.
What the hell?
Yes, sir. If you don't mind grinding this for us while we browse, I'm also going to need a couple of sticks of butter while you're at it.
Hey, you seen this beaver?
Yes, of course. What?
This beaver.
Beaver?
Take a look at this, yeah.
Oh, there is a warning.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. How the hell? Fuck. What the fuck? What
Is
the...
it bad that I want to touch it specifically because the paper says it's cursed?
I mean, I completely understand that wish.
I'm
I
going
don't
to
want
touch
to
it.
as well. Okay. Well,
Okay, so if something goes horribly wrong,
it's quite the risk we're gonna take. Let's hope we'll prove this beaver to be wrong.
if anything goes horribly wrong, we blame the Valentine Beaver and we do not elaborate.
That sounds like a great idea.
Alright, yes, thank you, sir. It is much appreciated. Okay. All set. We have the flour, we have the butter. We need. Oh, pardon?
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. And we have the flour, we have the butter. We are going to need. I believe we might be able to get the sugar and the yeast from Rhodes.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, let's go for it then. We need to get sticks.
Oh, yes, we do. Ah, you did not come prepared.
I didn't have time to. I was in the city this time.
You've got to be resourceful.
Where am I gonna find sticks in the city?
I'm sure you could manage.
I'll try and do better next time then.
Okay, so we get the transport to the docks, and all I hear is you and the black put your hands up, and I'm in the middle of 4 prisoners going, what is going on? I look over, breakout. Okay,
Oh no.
so it is one man. It is one man. I pull my shotgun.
I want to check these bushes while you keep talking.
Okay. I pull the shotgun, and after a brief standoff, a firefight erupts.
Oh dear.
In the chaos, because there was 3 deputies and
Welcome.
4 or
That's
5
fine.
prisoners.
I don't think these are good bushes anyway.
No worries. 4 or 5 prisoners. They all scatter.
Oh
They
no.
go running. All of them, handcuffs. They run. And Schaefer had warned them. Schaefer had and I was closest to the prisoners. Schaefer had specifically warned them because of how dangerous they were and what they had, the heinous nature of the crimes that they had committed that night, that if they tried to run, they would be shot. And there
Yeah.
was just this brief moment. There was this brief moment where I was
Oh.
so tempted to, because they knew better. They had been told. But the idea of shooting unarmed people in handcuffs was not necessarily something that I wanted
Ah,
to
I
do. Even
want
though
her. Oh man, she
I
should've
was
done it.
later told by Lynn that Alexei should have been shot, but because of his dangerous nature and the people he would put at risk by being free, and it is okay. But I took a look at them running and I decided to help the others instead, which is probably a good thing because Schaefer went down. I ended up. Schaefer went down. I pulled my shotgun. I fired a shot at the person that was trying to break them out. And the one thing I did not expect when I fired the shotgun in his direction is to have a shotgun fired back at me.
Oh no.
Yes, I did not get hit. Thankfully, I ducked behind
Fuck.
a box of a pile of crates, but it you know, it is a very discouraging thing, you know. But thankfully, Roscoe did a very good job. Roscoe went around the other side, and while he was focused on me, got him. But so now we have one prisoner left because there was one that decided that yes, actually, she did not want to run. She was going to stay put and just wait for it to all play out, which is ideal. So suddenly we had one prisoner and technically a second, because now we had a person whom we had no idea what they were doing, that we decided to bring to Sisika with us, because at that point it would be
These
easier
are stick
to...
bushes.
Do you need help?
Can't find any stick bushes.
I
I
believe
don't.
in
I
you.
don't remember what they look like.
I believe in you.
Continue.
Okay.
You have one unknown. Yeah.
So, one, we have no idea who he is. We're bringing him to Sisika anyways, because at that point he's getting charged. We are not letting him go. So we had to do that. As we are getting ready to leave for the second time, a bunch of deputies ride up, thankfully, they were in town, and bring one of the escapees. So now we have 3.
Okay.
Apparently, the 2 that got away, which was Alexei and Hathaway, then went to the medical office, where the group of deputies that was still in town after we left to transfer to Sisika were still trying to round up the ones that had escaped. Somebody, unknown, had apparently let them all out of their handcuffs, so they were no longer cuffed. Apparently, it might have been the case. We're not sure. They think that they ran straight to the gun store and bought weapons at the gun store. So they had weapons. And when confronted by deputies, they shut down Hooper.
Wow.
So consider this. Alexei had been on death's door. He had apparently needed a blood transfusion from a deputy to save his life. And he repaid that by immediately harming another one. So
That's Alexi for you.
yes, and then we get to Sisika. We are processing everything. I leave Roscoe with the 2 that we knew what they did, so they were going to be easy.
Mhm.
And I brought this one that I'd never seen him in my life. He tells me he does not have a citizen vial, so I've never seen him before. Most likely new. tells me that he was paid to break them out.
Mm.
Okay. Don't know if I believe that. I drafted up a bunch of questions. Whatever. So I go through the process, I register the citizen file, I give him the charges, and the entire time he is just mouthing off like you would not believe. Bouncing back and forth between the whole, well, I would love to get to spend more time with you, and you should be very careful about what you do next, deputy. Which I love. I love it when people do that. It is great.
Yeah.
Um,
So you are making enemies out there, huh, Sylvie?
I am not. I was nice to him the entire time. It's just not a very well balanced person.
Sticks. I knew I can get sticks here because this is where I got sticks last time.
Did you bring us specifically here just for the sticks?
Oh, we had to come to roads anyway.
That is true.
So I knew there were sticks here because I found them last time here.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm listening. Continue, please.
I left him in the good hands of Booker, so I
Oh, wonderful.
believe- Yes, everything was sorted. But it was just such a mess. It was like a 2-hour-long fiasco. Just not.
Just non-stop, eh?
Not necessarily. Obviously, there were parts of it that I was not involved in, but it was like I stepped into somebody else's situation and immediately was handed the reins because the one person that was there I was shot. It is not bad.
I mean, it sounds like you took care of yourself quite well in it, too.
No, I mean I dealt with it. It is what you have to do because you know. But it's just I feel so bad for Schaefer. You know, he was just trying to do what he needed to you know.
So did the others end up getting caught after they got away, after they ran? Or...
Not that night. I don't know if they have been caught yet.
Okay.
But
What was it that we needed to get here? Sugar and the yeast, right?
yes, sugar and yeast.
And there's only 4 of us. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Very
So-
patient.
Well, I mean, we're operating within the confines of the law, so I kind of have to take fire first before we can defend ourselves.
Where'd Wayne go?
Okay.
He said he went to the city. Yeah,
So
Did he fall in?
sugar.
I don't know. Probably depends on if Tabitha was around or not.
Oh.
And dry yeast.
And then the dry
I have
yeast.
a feeling that's probably why he
sheriff?
went over. Yep.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. That should be it.
Wonderful.
Yep.
What kind?
Okay, so then that's everything we need ingredient-wise, right? We need some water, but we have water.
Yes. I believe so.
Do we need to grab a pan or anything?
Yes, we need to go back behind the office.
Yeah, it's so great. I love it too. Did anything else happen after that? All that chaos?
No,
What ended up bringing you to Blackwater?
I ended up going to Valentine because there was no deputies in Valentine? That was last night, right? It was a very
I don't know. I
chaotic
wasn't
night.
around. Maybe I need to come back around on Tuesdays.
I want to say no, it was not Valentine. Valentine was the other night where I met Lynn. Last night I met Lynn at the Rhodes Telegram office, and we went. It was just such a rough night. I'm sorry. No, we went. Ended up
Don't
going to.
apologize.
Yes, we ended up going to Blackwater because there was there was quite a few deputies in Rhodes. So we went to see if we were needed in Blackwater. We were not. And then I think the entire department decided simultaneously that they were done with the night, and we left.
man.
Who was it that was left alone? I feel so sorry for them. There was one person left alone. I just could not. I don't think anybody could do it after all of that. It was a lot. The whole dead end gang.
What happened with the Dead End Gang?
Well, from what I can understand, because there was a tip on the tip line from the sheriff calling off all hunts until further notice. Apparently, a couple of the deputies were telling me that they had spent like all afternoon chasing the Dead End Gang. There was like no luck. The medic thing happened from what I was reading in the files yesterday. So pretty much it was just it was a lot.
Did they kidnap a medic?
Yes,
Right.
from what I could tell.
So very what's the word? Reformed.
It was not as though the night was necessarily chaotic in the sense that multiple groups were doing
It's a
multiple
prisoner
things.
transport. That was Carver on a prisoner transport. That's interesting. No one knew got got.
It was more chaotic in that it was just two specific groups doing things for most of the night, and primarily still at large.
I see.
Yes. You know how it is.
I do. All too well.
I need to find a better spot to store my cooking utensils.
We can take a look for a spot maybe nearby to the apartment.
Honestly, I was thinking about moving if I get the chance.
Oh yeah?
Yes, not very far, but I've been thinking about it because I moved into that apartment when I first became a deputy. If I could afford it.
You have any ideas as to where? Don't worry, Kay. I'm on it. I'm already on it.
As to
Like where you're wanting to move to.
yes, I found a building. It probably won't be for a while. I can't imagine.
Watch that.
Just because it would be another big change, but I've been thinking about it. I will show you at some point the building.
Yeah, I'm still. I mean, I'm at that apartment now, but I'm still kind of trying to figure out if there's anywhere else I'd rather stay longer term. I'm setting the options in motion for her. See if she bites. Be more than happy to help you out if you need help with it. Okay.
No worries. It should be okay.
She doesn't seem to want to bite. Should be.
It should be okay. We'll see.
Okay. Well, if you're not moved by the time I get back from my trip, then if you need help, just let me know.
Well, it will probably be well after that.
Okay.
So I don't think it is anytime soon.
That's fair. You wanted to stay in the city though, right?
Oh, of course, I would not leave for the world.
Fair enough. I have an idea as to where we shall go and enjoy this bread. Unless you had somewhere in mind.
Oh, you know what? We should have gotten a bread knife.
I mean, we still can. It's not like we're far from roads.
We could. Unless you feel like tearing little chunks off it might be the best idea.
I'll go stop by Rose, grab a bread knife.
Okay.
A lot of people over here. A lot of people over here. Holy shit. There's a lot of horses. What the hell?
So the merchants, right?
Look at all the horses.
It is not unsurprising. They do a lot of business over there.
You want to run and grab a knife?
Yes.
Hey guys. Oh, good. I think I am needing to try and spend more time up in Coulter. But every time I've been on duty, everywhere else in the crossing has been fucking burning.
Well, it is unfortunate, but I feel like after I do a full shift in Le Moyne these days, I want to go elsewhere because Le Moyne is where all of the insanity is happening at the moment. 2 horses, no riders. Oh, yes, there are riders. Trick of the light.
Where?
Just on the Nowhere.
What?
Nowhere. I am absolutely. It was a trick of the late.
Okay. I see. I had a bit of a convoluted spot I wanted to go to tonight.
Well, you have the reins, so
This is true.
I am perfectly content to go wherever you want.
That's good. I would hope so. Otherwise, we might be in a bit of a predicament.
As long as there are no bears, I am perfectly happy.
No, no bears, no bears. Hoping. I think it'll be quite a good view, both sunrise, sunset. I think. Snake. Snakes have been brutal of late. The worst possible times.
It is getting warmer, or they are a little more active than they were when it was cold.
It's true. It makes sense. I'm glad to hear that you've been around and been able to be helping out a lot with everyone. I think it'll be really good for you going forward.
I am trying. What is it? Right. Right. What is it?
What's what? The plant?
Smells like food.
What's it smell like?
It is time.
Oh. I knew there was. This is where we found the town last time, right?
It was in a slightly different spot, I think.
It was like right over here.
Something like that. I want to be able to find the other things as well. We only really know where there is one. Actually, we know where there is
Thyme and oregano.
2 oregano plants. One is in the middle of roads. The other is behind strawberry. But I don't think I have ever seen others than that.
I can't quite say I have either.
I also know there is mint growing somewhere, but I don't know where. Mr. Bradshaw mentioned it once when I was working for him, because one of his drinks had mint.
Oh. We don't mind a little bit of climbing.
I don't.
Since we're both relatively uninjured, finally.
That is the worst thing, isn't it? We are always so hurt, so we cannot go and do the fun bits.
Exactly. Well, now we can. You just hold tight here for a little bit, Pancakes. Watch your step.
Oh my god, okay. I did not know you could get all the way up here. Okay.
Yeah. Look at that wagon hauling ass.
Oh. Okay.
Figure this is a pretty good spot. I got good ass to the west, good ass to the east, good sunrise, good sunset.
And it is just in the middle of the open. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let me get this fire down, and I guess we should get to working because it's going to take a bit of time for the bread to sit, right?
Yes, it is going to need to brew for a while.
Let's figure. I'm going to put the fire down here.
Okay. Yes, probably not where this where there is grass.
All right. Okay, how we doing this? You had a book, or you got the book?
Okay.
Time for some RP cooking.
We are going to need a clean workspace that is not dirt and the grass.
That would be ideal. I'd rather not eat dirt and grass tonight.
Okay. Do you have gloves by any chance? Oh, you are going to get flour all over your hands.
Oh well.
It is okay. By now you should be pretty used to being covered in flour. It is.
Yeah, it is a natural state whenever we cook with flour.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
just flour is
so
no problem.
I am used to making bread in a slightly different way. So let me take a look at this one more time. Because every recipe for bread that I've ever looked at was you knead it. Okay. So, could you open the bag of flour for me?
Of course. All right. How much we need? We only need like 4 cups, right?
Yes, 4 cups. Do you want to measure that out
Sure.
as well?
I'm gonna put a ... on the end of this because we're gonna
And
dice roll
I will
it.
go ahead and get to these.
We're gonna dice roll it. And it's gonna be survival, I think. Where's my dice can?
Okay. Once you measure out the flour, if you want to put it in the bowl, we are going to. I mean, it is always this way. It is always dry ingredients with dry ingredients, and then wet unless otherwise specified.
Oh,
But
dice can scuffed. Never mind. Okay, so 4 cups straight into the bowl.
yes.
Yeah.
And then we are going to mix in the sugar, a little pinch of salt, which I already had with me from the other day, from the Saint Denis store, and the sugar. And then the yeast.
Alright, so sugar, a pinch of salt. You have salt? Or you want to check in a pinch there?
I have the salt. I can measure it out. It is a little bit more than a pinch, but
Alright.
okay.
And then the yeast? How much yeast?
2 teaspoons.
Alright. So that's the flour. There's the sugar. There's the salt. There's the yeast.
Okay. And then what we are going to do is we are going to then that should be all mixed. You are going to add the water and just let it absorb. We are not going to
Not gonna mix it?
not going to mix it.
Then it's 2 cups of water, right?
Yes, and you want to add it slowly, carefully.
Okay. And then we just leave it?
Yes, it will absorb. And then we should double check that it is all absorbed. If we have to, we might need to mix it a little bit, but we will not be needing it. So let all the water kind of sink in, and then maybe give it a couple of turns over with a spoon.
Okay. Give it a minute to soak up here before we turn it over. I love these little cooking trips. It's so much fun because it's always, every single time, it's a unique experience. Alright. Not mixing it, but just turning it, right?
Yes. Just to make sure that it is all mixed in and absorbed. It is kind of mixing. It is just very gentle because we don't want to do
Agitate.
any. Yes, we wouldn't want to do anything that would be similar to kind of kneading it out. So.
Mhm.
And then we need to let it rest until it properly rises.
How long? I thought I put a time in there somewhere.
Yes. It will not be too long.
Okay. So then we'll just leave this be, and then we can go sit up on the grass up above on the top.
Yes.
Alright.
It's a nice spot.
It is. I figure we're probably gonna get sunset first, right? And that's gonna be west.
Oh, perfect.
Alright. Gotta find a sweet spot here. Alright.
Otherwise, how have things been going for you?
Well. I can't complain. If anything, I'd say pretty good. It's been pretty nice. Been feeling a lot better. Been happy.
I understand the feeling.
It's been nice. It's been good. And it's been a long time.
You know you deserve it. To feel like yourself. To have that sort of joy.
Thank you. Now for a good little while. Wasn't sure how true that would have been.
Why would you think otherwise?
Well, when it rains, it pours. And for a while, it just didn't seem like it was ever going to let up. But after it rains, well, there's usually a rainbow.
I am glad you realized it.
Well, that helped find my rainbow.
Well, even if, there are any difficult times ahead and with the job that we do, nothing stays so calm forever as it has been this week.
Yeah.
Just, remember that moments like this, they are not temporary. This happiness is not a temporary thing. Because if you get injured or if, something sets you back in your goals or anything like that, you have the memories of better times. Even if it is difficult to try to think about when things go wrong. But moments like this, they don't just exist now. They exist for as long as you want them to, as long as you think about them.
Yeah.
So,
It's pretty nice. I hope they exist for a long time without just having to be thought about.
I mean, I would like to think so.
They're just so.
I just don't want you to ever think
Comfortable.
again that maybe you are not worthy of at the least contentment.
Yeah. Well, I will say for the last little while, I haven't thought that way anymore, at least. But yeah, there was a time before where I spent a lot of time guiding others. I guess guiding others to a treasure that I couldn't possess at the time.
What do you mean?
Just helping other people be happy and get themselves in the right direction, but I hadn't been really doing anything for me. Sort of like giving advice, but then not taking my own advice. This would be the best way to explain it.
Did you have anybody at the time who would be able to do the same thing for you?
No. No, I didn't really have anyone. And you came along.
Ah, and the first thing I did was told you not to eat carrots.
Yep.
See, there is where the secret is.
Yeah. The secret was in the carrots all along.
Ah, should have known. You know, I think the Heartlands hates us.
It's raining again, isn't it?
It's
Every time we do it, every time there's a potential for a beautiful sunset, the storm clouds roll in. And the fog rolls in.
It is okay. I mean, there will be another attempt.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take you out properly into the frontier sometime soon.
I would really like that. You are just going to have to mind me a little bit.
How so?
I heard it is a bit well, considering how far north it is, the cold, the snow, the ice, it is a little bit rugged going, is it not?
Oh yeah, it ain't. It's beautiful, but its beauty comes with a price of somewhat suffering.
Yes, and I have lived in a city my whole life, so you're going
Yeah.
to have to just make sure that everything is okay.
I will. That's no problem for me. I'm quite comfortable out there, even with how cold it is. So. It's not so terrible, but if you're not used to it, then I could definitely see it being a rough time.
I mean, I'm not scared. I am not scared of it. I'm just saying that you know that sort of thing better than I do, and I will follow your lead.
Sounds good to me. It'll be a bit of a bundling up, but it'll be worth it. Although we are not going to go to one mountain because I don't fucking trust it because I've fallen off of it twice.
Okay.
I'd really rather not embarrass myself.
If you have fallen, considering your particular
Experience.
skill, yes, then don't bring me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I'd rather not end up with both of us laying in the snow on the top of a mountain. Would not be a ideal outcome to a date, I would have to say. Fuck it, I just love the moments here, man. There's the rain.
Why is it always the Heartlands?
I don't know.
Okay, I am picking the next spot.
Alright. That's
It
fine.
is beautiful, and I love it. But I think the Heartlands is bad luck for us.
I think it might be as well. Well, there is a. I think. Hold on. Come on down here.
What?
I think I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. No, there's not much. I thought there was a bit more cover down here, but there's not. We're basically just as much in the open as we were up there.
Not entirely. It is okay.
Ooh, I sank. Yeah, Maple's basically axed Ariel. How long did we have to let the bird sit for?
Well, it should be done after a storm.
Okay. That's good.
It is covered, so it should be okay.
It might be a good combo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to.
For what it is worth,
See how it would come up though.
Glad that you have been able to allow yourself to be happy. Find what you needed for that.
It took some time. It did take some time. Most things take time though.
Hmm.
There's not very much good that comes out of things that don't take time.
No, not really. The things that are... Oh, sorry.
I was just say when efforts are made, outcomes usually reflect that.
It is very true. The things that are worth doing are usually either difficult or take a lot of time. If you do them well.
Yeah. Dude, that going? It's been nice. It's been cozy. It's been relaxed. Just very much a chill vibes. My fucking.
Do you
hands keep
have
stressing.
any? Do you have any stories that you're particularly fond of from before we met?
Stories from. Well, I mean.
We met a long time ago.
Yeah, as I say, we met a long time ago.
Because all of that would have been before I was with the department, so there is a lot there that I have never heard about. Just something that might be fun, or just a story that you're particularly fond of. Maybe
Let's
something
see.
that happened that was bizarre. Well, whatever it might be.
When did you get deputized?
Oh,
'Cause I was May 1st.
I want to say it was early August.
Early August. Okay, so May, June, July. Ballpark. That is going back. That is
About a year
going
ago.
back. Yeah. Oh. Well, did I tell you about my first day as a deputy meeting Gavin Summers?
No, I don't think you did.
So, I think this was like maybe my first full day as a deputy. I got deputized I think the night before. So I clock on duty, and I get to roads. There's not many people on duty, and this was just after. This was, I think, the day Summers was released from Sisika, or the day after Summers was released from Sisika. I'm in roads alone. First day as a full deputy. standing on the porch. 6 riders coming to town. All masked
No.
up except for one. Hey, Eduardo. It is Gavin Summers and Redwater Company.
No.
And I'm standing there on the porch thinking, I just became a fucking deputy and I'm already gonna fucking die.
That might have been a record in that case.
And so I'm standing there on the porch trying to not shit bricks as Summers starts talking to me. And you've heard Summers talk before, right?
In passing, I don't think he's ever directly spoken to me.
Well, he's fairly difficult to understand with how deep his voice is sometimes and how gravelly it is. So keep in mind, at this time, I have no fucking clue who this guy is. Not one idea that this is Gavin Summers. Don't even know his existence, his history, nothing. And he comes out to the porch. He starts asking me for Lewis. Or Mitchell, I think he was asking for. That sort of group. I was like, oh, well, I don't think they're around. And he said, well, let them know Gavin Summers is back. And I said, did you say Calvin?
No. Oh no.
What? I asked that.
Oh.
I thought he said Calvin Summers, not Gavin Summers. I thought he said Calvin Summers. And the third time I finally understood he was saying Gavin Summers. And I still, to this day, do not know how I did not get shot on that porch after calling Gavin Summers Calvin Summers.
It is a good story. I like that.
And that was a running joke in the department for a while, too, eh?
Oh, that is
Gavin, the notorious Gavin Summers suddenly became a laughingstock because I called him Calvin. And it was quite the moment I had there.
Oh, it is. That is so good.
It was terrified, but I'm able to look back on it and laugh.
That is so good. Oh, I cannot believe that the person he tried to tell about his return, the great villainous Summers of, thankfully now the Crossing's history, was a fresh-faced new deputy who had no idea who he was.
Yeah, I was still wearing my red coat. That was, man, it was terrifying at the time. I was shitting bricks. I'll tell you that. Heart was beating out my chest.
I'm sure it was.
But I made it out to tell the story of how I called Gavin Summers Calvin Summers, and lived to tell the tale.
Calvin Summers sounds like the antagonist in a dime novel.
Yeah. That set the well, that set my career in motion basically. Well, the storm has lit up. Let's say we check on this bread, and I think we might be getting a bit of a sunrise shortly as well.
Yes, we can set it to bake probably now.
Alright, what were the instructions with the baking? Thought we had to put it on the fire for a bit before putting it on, right?
We have to make sure that the fire is hot enough, which it has been burning for some time, so it should be.
Okay.
Just make sure the coals are nice and even.
Nice and
Okay.
even.
I'm going to set this down. Do you think you can butter it for me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now I have to roll the dough very, very loosely into a ball, just making sure it's a ball off of the sides of the bowl, and then split it down the middle. So I will do that.
What the fuck's going on down there?
That looks like a carrot. A carriage?
A shot rang off, but I think they're still going. The man on a donkey with a coyote. What the fuck? Oh, whatever.
What?
In other news, I was right about the sun rising.
Oh, you are so correct. I get distracted by whatever that was.
Did you get up on the hill to be equal height with me?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
I'm
eye
not
level now. Look at
I'm not sure. I'm just built different.
that. You're built different, eh?
Yes.
Also, good kind of different.
Well, I would like to hope so.
Yeah. That's my line.
You know, I don't think I have any stories like that one. There have not been many times where I have been in a situation like that.
Well, to be fair, I think most of the stories that you would have, I probably know of because of how much fucking paperwork I've gone through in my time in the department.
Alright. No, of course, probably.
But I'm always happy to hear them from your perspective if you do remember any. A rainy sunset and a foggy sunrise, eh? The Heartlands does hate us.
I just don't like New Hanover. Bless the deputies that are stationed here, but I could not do it.
Every time we try and get something nice out of it, we get ruined by nature.
Oh. But you know, it is pretty in its own right.
It's just a blinding white.
Ah.
I had far higher hopes for this location as well, you know that? I thought, damn, this is gonna be a nice spot. We got a good view of both the sunrise and the sunset.
No, it is a beautiful location.
It
I think
is.
It is you.
And we got ruined.
It is just cursed.
It is cursed.
You know what? We touched the beaver.
Oh, we did touch the fucking beaver. Oh man, the beaver. The fucking beaver did it. God. God damn it, Valentine Beaver. Look.
Yeah.
We brought it upon ourselves, Sylvie.
You can blame me for that one. That was my idea.
You wanted
beaver
this just so we...
was-
What the fuck?
Oh? I want to touch it. No.
Ah.
Okay, off it goes. All right.
Okay, that was pretty neat.
Actually, it was. Okay.
Back to the bread.
Yes, back to the bread. I got momentarily distracted.
Apologies. I might do that often.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so I just rolled this in.
Goddamn Valentine Beaver. All right.
Okay.
So now, I'm assuming, onto the fire and let it be for a bit.
Yes. It will bake for a while because it looks as though the coals are getting lower too. This will be perfect. We could just keep it on instead of having to take it out and mute the fire a little bit.
All right, well, onto the fire it goes. Two more stream titles for Maple. Ooh, what are they? Did you put them somewhere? I don't see them. How long is that gonna take? That's gonna take a little bit of time, right?
A little bit, but it should be done after a little while. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the most interesting stories that they have. I really don't. I hate to say it, I don't really get into situations where my life is in danger or anything that is particularly where the story happens to me. One of them you know about because you were there.
I feel like a lot of them I was there for. Honestly, I mean, just off the top of my head, what I'm thinking of, there is the one with Revenant when I came into town and you told me that you've never been more happy to see a senior come into town.
Oh, I was so mad. I was trying not to be mad. I was so mad that night.
I know, I could tell. And then I wrote in into the rescue.
I have never been more relieved. All the deputies were just like, Shibai, what do we do? I don't know. I will figure it out, but
There's the panic climbed. In comes Maple. To the hell that is Valentine.
I was so close to telling a deputy that he was reckless,
Who?
which was not my place. Who is it that ran off with Revenant to do freaky rituals?
Benny?
Benny. Well, Benny was reckless, so
Benny was reckless.
no surprise there.
Yeah. There's that, and then there was that time where it was me, you. Who was it that was with us? Was it there was one other person with us when we held off the Kiwi gang in Rhodes when they wanted to rob us?
Oh my god!
And we stood our ground.
And then they went to Valentine.
Yeah.
Who was with us? I don't remember.
I know Briggs was there when we got to Valentine. I don't remember who was with us aside from that though. There was 4 of us in Valentine, but there was 3 of us against 6 of them in Rhodes, and we were able to just hold our ground. And we didn't back down. I was so fucking happy that we were able to do that.
And so I will tell you a secret. Do you know how when you can do something 100 times and do it very, very well? Like, say, baking a cake.
Mhm.
I can probably bake a cake with my eyes closed. It is something I'm very good at, whatever. You know how if somebody is watching you do the thing that you are very good at, suddenly it becomes 10 times more difficult to do it well?
Yep.
That is how I feel whenever there is a sheriff or a senior deputy in the same patrol as me, which is why I check in a lot. So the entire time I was just in that mindset of, oh, I know what I would do if Maple wasn't here. I don't know
What
if
would
that
you
is
have
the
done?
right- The same thing, but I was going with my instinct, but because there was somebody that knows better, it is so easy to second guess. It would be easy if there was not eyes on me, but there are eyes on me, and that is nerve-wracking. You know what I mean?
I do know exactly what you mean.
It is like the other day when Lin was like, yes, Shibai, take lead, and then I proceeded to immediately crash my horse within the first 5 minutes. That is how that normally goes.
But
But it never happens otherwise. It's
yeah,
never.
exactly. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So yes. So that night was very nerve-wracking for me.
Well, you did damn well on that night. I mean, shit. We held them off in Rhodes. And
we went to
then
Valentine and exchanged for the hostages.
yeah. I think you did damn well. Because we also managed to get them to only take revolvers.
Yes, I think so too. It could have been better, but yes. It was not bad. And that is it. It is not that these aren't things that I am not confident with if I am the senior most deputy in a group, but it is the second that there is somebody that has been proven to have more time or experience or whatever it is. I don't know. Around it is.
Well, you don't want to fuck up, right?
Right, it is just such a nerve-wracking thing. It feels like I am like being judged for my capability. I don't. I maybe it is the fear of letting somebody else that you look up to down.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a time that I was the last person standing, and I shoot out at thieves, and they let me walk away from it.
Oh yeah, that one was with Ariel, right?
Yes. I don't know why. I don't know why that went so well, but the fact that I was allowed to walk away with the others was insane. Actually insane.
Yeah.
I was actually proud of myself for that one too. I feel as
That
though
was good.
that was a result of the effort I had put in otherwise. In a way, I had saved my own life that day.
Speaking of, you know, she tried to kill me.
What do you mean?
Ariel.
What do you mean she tried to kill you?
She literally tried to murder me.
In cold blood?
Yeah. Yeah, we were out at Coulter, and she wanted to talk to me about something. She said there were people that were hunting her, and that she was afraid. There were people that were after her, so we went off to talk out near the Whiteout, up on a hill, just away from town. And she kind of used my trust to drag me out from the open, or out into the open, out away from the house. And as we talked, she eventually got to the point where she told me that she was choosing the West over turning over a new leaf, and she pulled a knife and lunged at me. But I had a lot of training with Zoe in hand to hand. So when she came at me with the knife, I blocked it and I disarmed her for a moment, knocked it out of her hand. And then we tumbled down the hill together into the whiteout. And I tried to kind of get distance to calm her down and use the whiteout as cover. And she pulled the gun on me and shot me in the back, and I turned back. Instead of continuing to run, I rushed her and I tackled her down, knocking the gun out of her hand, and then I knocked her out.
But what happened? She was so close to being there.
Yeah, I know. I know. She was. She went through all that work to get off of morphine, going to Guarma and recovering and coming back, and wanted to be a medic, and I got her the gun. I named it Good Soul because I believed that she could turn her life around. I was trying to help her be better, and she shot me in the back with it.
I don't really know what had been happening at the time, but it seemed as though you really believed in her. I know. The night of that one negotiation, you stayed with her the entire time she was in the cell, did you not? At least until I left the office.
I think so, yeah. I think I remember which one you're talking about, when you ended up going to meet her out at the camp, and brought her to Strawberry, and we met you there.
Yes.
Yeah. She came to me for help, so I was there to try and help. She was a good friend, and I was trying to be just that for her, a friend when she needed a friend, and help her as she requested. And she ended up turning and using that using that trust to literally try and stab me.
It is quite the betrayal.
Yeah.
Well, she fooled the both of us then.
She did. She very well did. But the truth always reveals itself in the end. Very good talk. She brought up Ariel. It was actually a good moment to refer to it. Oh, the fire's gone. I think the bread is almost done.
Yes, I believe so. Do you want to check on it? It should be a nice, golden brown.
I'll take a look, but I think your eyes in cooking may help.
Okay, alright, I will take a look.
Well, so Ariel did fool the both of us. I mean, I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, you think so too?
Shall we?
Okay. You're going to have to be very careful as you pull this out. It will be hot.
Okay. I'll wrap my hand in like a lot of cloth here.
Okay.
I'll put this off on the side.
And I will cut us off a couple of slices.
There we go. Let's see how this recipe does from Texler as the storm clouds roll in again.
Not again. The warning about the beaver was right.
God damn it. Stupid cursed Valentine beaver.
Oh no.
What?
If it really was cursed, what if we never have a clear sunrise again?
No! Don't say that! Oh god. Oh no! What have we done? How do we get rid of a curse? Silly?
You know there is a wizard
Ah!
about. I bet we could ask Jed.
Yeah, maybe. That's a great idea. We'll ask the wizard. He should know how to get rid of a curse.
Yes, we could bring to him. We could tell him next time we see him that there is a cursed beaver on Valentine, and we made the mistake of touching it. And how do we get rid of it?
Next time I see Jen, I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, my
Maybe
word.
he will send us on a quest.
Maybe he will.
That could be a great date night.
That would be a great time.
We're removing the curse with Sean and Sylvie.
Removing the curse of the Valentine beaver with Sean and Sylvie. That's a book right there.
Oh, we could put a page for that in the cookbook.
Yeah, the next page after the after this one, this bread will be the Valentine cursed beaver page. It's like a sort of short story within the bigger picture. It's a side quest. Okay. Well, it looks and smells pretty good. I hope it tastes just as good.
Okay. Alright, here you go. Take a slice of this, see what you think.
Does she actually have bread?
Actually, hold on.
What's she doing?
Here you go.
What does she have? Oh my god, she actually does have bread. Oh my god, she actually... Alright. Oh, who's all that? What law?
I don't know. I could not see.
3 riders. I'll say. It's pretty good.
I think so too.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I think we did damn well, Sylvie.
I think so too. You know what that would be good for? A little bit of with a little bit of like a braised beef,
Oh.
like maybe simmered in wine, almost like a stew.
Ooh, you're making me even more hungry, even though we just ate.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Put a little bit of bread. You know what? Next time, now we know.
Yeah.
It is something we can put on the list.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, well, I guess next week to take a rain check because I'm not going to be here for the week. But so you have a little bit extra time to get a recipe for our next date. Yeah, Lith is amazing. You good?
Yes, of course.
Alright.
I'm just thinking.
What about?
Well, honestly, food. But I really want to get Malone's steak and eggs recipe.
It would probably be a pretty good one. I mean, you have plenty of time. You might be able to run into him.
I see.
To hope that even while I'm not around this next week, that you do still help everyone out. I think it'll be really good for you. Be around and be on duty.
I believe so. I believe so. Well, now I am in charge of the book again.
You are. It is your turn. The rains have passed. And you have 2 weeks. Yeah, you have 2 weeks.
Oh, that is true. I am going to interrogate the interrogator. I am going to out-detective the detective.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you do a damn good job of it.
Honestly, it would not be a bad... It would not be a bad time to practice my questioning skills, to be honest. So, Malone, you mentioned a month or so ago that you had a recipe for steak and eggs.
Tell me about these steak and eggs.
Yes. How would you say the eggs were prepared?
Is it a steak? How long is it cooked on either side?
Do you like your steak rare? There is an incorrect answer.
There is an incorrect answer. Do we want to wait and see if we can maybe get lucky on this sunset?
Let me think. Why don't we start heading back and see if we can watch it from across the lake? See if maybe it will, if we can get there on time.
Yeah.
We should be able to get there on time.
Let's go for it then.
Okay. After are you? Because I don't trust myself not to sleep on the way down.
That's fine. And I said, Romeo, me. Now, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to get lit to stream. She's got a lot on her plate right now. Alright. Ooh. We are cutting it close.
It is okay.
I'm gonna give her and see if we can make it.
It will be fun either way, don't you think?
Oh yeah. I don't mind the trips with you. You're never gonna get me complaining about it. At the very least, we'll probably walk along the shoreline.
We'll still be able to see it.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I know she's got a lot on her plate right now, so. A lot of stuff's come up recently as well that's making things more difficult as well, so.
Alright, we might be able to just go straight down to the water from here. Maybe, right? Yes. And look at that, right on time.
Well, we got one very nice sunset. That's for damn sure.
We did.
You know, I think it's gonna be a pretty tough fucking week being away from you.
Well, the good news is I'm sure you will survive. And afterwards, we get to, I get to show you what I have found. We get to have another outing, and life will continue on.
You're gonna have to keep note of your adventures during the week. While I'm away, I'm gonna need you to fill me in on everything.
Hopefully not too many adventures.
Well, you never know. I just hope that all in all you stay safe for me, okay?
I'm going to try.
I know you will. You always do. Same way I always do. We do our best, that's all we can do at the end of the day, Red.
Yes, I suppose so.
I always look forward to these nights. Getting the reserves time alone with you to just relax and be happy. It's very, very needed, especially with the work we do day to day.
Oh, absolutely. After yesterday, I needed this.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to help. It is what I like to do at the end of the day, is help. Bring a smile to your face. It's my end goal.
You do.
Good.
You succeed.
I'm glad. Assuming it's going to be bedtime for you tonight?
Yes, I don't think I could do anything else if I wanted to. I want to just enjoy the rest of this loaf of bread. And maybe a book.
Definitely reasonable. Especially after the stressful night you've had last night.
Yes.
I may check in to see how things are going, and if they need help, then I may clock back or clock on duty. But
Okay. Just make sure you send me a telegram at the end of the night letting me know you're safe.
I will do what I can, so long as I remember to do so. I do forget to sometimes. I always send a telegram in the morning, but I forget to at night.
Yes, if you forget and I don't have a telegram, you're going to have
Feel
some
the wrath.
problems.
Okay.
It is no, I'm not going to be angry with you. You're just going to get all of the medics coming to you afterwards going, so there's this deputy.
You're gonna sick the medics on me, eh?
She seemed very intent that we had you, but we did not.
Oh no. Well, you are listed down as my next of kin now, and mine for yours.
Oh, that is true. They will tell me if something happens to you.
They will.
Okay.
I have a telegram. Strange. And I
Do
think it's from
you
Bolton.
Want to, Ugh.
I'll check in a second, Tony. Bolton was
Okay.
telling me that she was going to potentially have a meeting with like Dakota to get her Navy back. And that she would be updating a few people in regards to her location. Just for her safety. I don't know who the hell else it would be. It might be somebody else. I don't know who the fuck else would telegram me, though. She's the only one who mentioned anything about telegramming today. I let her know that I probably won't gonna be on duty for very long, or be on duty whatsoever, depending on the night, so... She may just sent it out precautionary. Or it's something completely unrelated and I have no fucking clue. I suppose we'll see in Saint Denis, huh?
I suppose so. Did you ever tell me your favorite flavor?
Flavor of what?
What do you mean, flavor of what?
What? Flavor of... food?
What else are you leaking? Of course, flavor of food. Flavor of food. Yeah. I'm not asking you your favorite flavor of tree. I'm not asking you your favorite flavor of wall paint.
I mean, look. You've got flavor of ice cream. You've got
It's food.
flavor of chocolate. You got
It's food.
okay, yes, but like just overall favorite thing ever? Is that what you want to know?
Are you telling me that my question was vague?
Yes.
No.
I have never in my life been asked what is your favorite flavor.
Full stop.
Never. I've had what's my
You
favorite?
don't have a favorite flavor.
I probably do. I just need to, kind of think about it for a moment. Because like, I've gotten favorite food, favorite meal, favorite breakfast, stuff like that. But favorite flavor. What? I gotta think
cannot
about it.
believe we have been cooking for so many weeks. And you do not know your favorite flavor.
I like a lot of flavors. Food's good. It tastes good. Everything tastes pretty good most of the time.
Oh.
Maybe,
Oh, no wonder you are willing to just shove carrots in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even have a favorite flavor.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say, sweetheart.
No, you don't have to say anything.
I want to say something like caramel. I like caramel.
Caramel. Okay, see.
I guess I
that
like
is-
sweet thing, like maple syrup. I know. I don't want to hear it. But I like, you know,
Okay.
that sort of sweetness, I guess.
Okay. See? That makes sense.
I just had to think about it for a moment. I didn't know what to answer. I'll check this telegram just in case it's something like definitely important.
Okay.
I'll just pass you the reins.
Okay.
Bolton didn't give me your fucking telegram back. Okay. Yeah, it was Bolton telegramming me.
All is well?
She didn't send a check-in. She just told me where she was meeting Dakota. It was at Emerald Ranch. It was also an hour ago.
Okay.
But she also didn't leave me her telegram?
It will be on file.
Yeah, so I'll have to check. I'll probably just check in at the office before I go to bed myself. And, well, like I said, I'll see if there's anything going on, if they need help, who's around, who's on duty, and all that. And then determine from there whether or not I'll stay on duty or not.
Okay. Just real quick, if you don't mind, could you turn right and loop all the way around past the Blue Pearl?
Yeah?
Thank you.
Why's that?
No, I just, the horse came in behind us. You know how I am about it.
Somebody speeding? So your,
No, just
deputy
following.
sense tingling?
Just following behind us. I just don't want to be followed home.
Oh, okay, okay. That brown horse, right? Fell in all black on
Yes.
top?
Yes, that is why. It could be nothing. It usually is nothing. I just. Thank you.
Of course. I think, is there not a hitching post over here? There's not, but this is a little sort of sneaky back spot. It's right next to where I'm staying. I'll just come back out this way.
Okay.
And take my horse back when I head to the office. I'll walk you home first. So, Friday night, 7 p.m. We have to be around before 7 p.m. Roughly, maybe just a little bit.
Okay, when would you want to meet then?
I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't think it needs to be that much earlier than 7 p.m. Maybe like 6:45 or something like that, just to give us a brief moment so that we can kind of get our bearings together.
Okay, 6:45 sounds good.
Do you remember where Forrester said we had to meet? I don't remember. He said he was going to telegram me, but he's never telegrammed me anything.
Could you send him a telegram tonight while you have your list up of all the telegrams? Could you get it
Yeah,
sorted?
I'll reach out to him and make sure I get all the information I can before Friday.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be around tomorrow night. I might be. I don't know. There's a chance, but we'll see.
I will not.
You will not. Okay. Okay. Well, that sounds good then. Thank you for all of these nights.
No, thank you. It has been pleasant.
Most definitely. So, I'll be sure to do my best to telegram you before I go to bed tonight.
Okay, please do.
To keep you as up to date as I can, and otherwise I'll see you Friday night. Yeah?
Okay, see you then. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, you have a good night, Sylvie.
Good night, Sean.
All right. Been robbed twice. Wait, we didn't get robbed twice. When did we get robbed twice? Oh, yeah, Zip. Nah. Kind of, I guess, yeah. I forgot about Zip. Do 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 do. Hey, Echo. Alright, so we're gonna go to the office. We're gonna see what's going on, see who's on duty, see who's around, see if there's trouble brewing. And I'm gonna determine my next steps from there. So there's a few options on the table. Obviously, if there's a lot going on and whatnot, then we're gonna stay around. If there's not a lot going on, I might wrap up for a little bit, wrap up for a few hours, and then maybe come back in the early AM EST for AU hours, and I may give No Pixel a shot tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna just kind of feel it out. We'll see what happens. But I might take a few hours off before getting on to No Pixel. Yeah, I appreciate it, Echo. It's good to see you, man. Alright, so let's see here. On duty, we have... There's a number of us on duty. Oh! Echo! Thank you for the 3 months with your Prime. Thank you for the Bezos money. Appreciate you, man. Alright. Let's see here. Hart, Bolton, Otis, Dan, Huxley, Bell, Diaz, Wallace, Roscoe. Let's see. Bolton to Strawberry, 1044. Okay, so she is good. So Valentine Bank got hit. Responding was only 2 people. That's great. Ansburg. DeCenzo surrendered the group in Ansburg. Thorne is talking with them now. All deputies safe. Okay, so Pruitt gang statement. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So this was all about an hour ago. Hey Hoop, what's up, man? Date night just finished. We just finished date night. Maple has been hand-holding. Yes. Actually, I need to use the washroom really badly. Maple has definitely been hand holding. Might take a. Oh my god, is that 50 pages? Bro. Okay, that's interesting. Media reports just for me. Thank you. Thank you, Hoop. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. God fucking damn it. Why? I need to use the washroom real badly, guys. We're gonna chill for just a minute here in the office. And I'll be back and I'll make my decision then on where we go going forward. Alright. Give me a minute, guys. I'll be back. Why is Wayne just here? Kavanaugh? Hello?
Hey, Eddie.
Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, just waiting on Sheriff Thorne. Have a little Bluestone transaction to make.
Okay. All right. I have no idea where she is. So.
Yeah, she'll be back here eventually.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on, and then we might just do a short little kind of couple-hour break before getting back into other things and streaming for the rest of the day because I got a few hours ahead of me. Here's a tip that was sent to the med tip line. If you build another shutdown in the middle of the street, need help now. Cannot move to Blackwater. At least 3 uninjured. What the fuck? All right. I guess we're going down there. Yeah, there's not like anyone on duty. We're going down. We're going down a west. Long run. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Da da da. Actually, it reminds me that Maple needed to write something up about the whole Zip thing and taking him to Tumbleweed. 'Cause I don't think I ended up writing anything about it. I don't think I wrote anything about it. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I mean, we had nothing. We had nothing on our tip line in regards to Bill here. So. Both those birds died. Can we get a title change? Just because date night's over. I don't know what to change it to. But we are going to be on duty. At least for a tiny bit here. We're going to go down to Armadillo, see what's going on, and we'll gauge the sort of rest of the night off of that. Even just removing date night from the title, I think it might be enough, unless we come up with something else for the title. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Maple's voice in like NoPixel. Like if I'm gonna give him sort of Southern Maple, or like OG Maple, very Canadian. I might just go extra Canadian Maple. Cause I can go like extra modern Canadian, but fucking snake. Yeah, I got approved. I am whitelisted on NoPixel, so I just got whitelisted on NoPixel like yesterday. Oh, wait, since when can we put emotes in the fucking title? Oh no. Short stream question mark. You have cursed it, K. Rock. Ow. Alright. I fuck with the emote. Free falling. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, bum. Yeah. The plan, if things die off, which they have been of late, and they very well may, especially since it's like a Wednesday in the middle of the week, is that I'll wrap up for a few hours, and then maybe around 2:30, 3 a.m.-ish, somewhere around there. Then I may start stream back up with going into NoPixel, giving that a shot. Or even maybe back into Wild for a bit and then into NoPixel from there. Like, if the other thing is that, like, we'll probably have to wait in a queue for NoPixel. So that will probably be a thing as well. Nothing, eh?
Nothing.
What the fuck? Did they bring in a Blackwater?
I don't know. There's no one here. I just got here like a few minutes ago. What's even stranger is when that... I'm assuming you read the tip.
Yeah, I read Roscoe's tip. I didn't like. I don't know. They didn't send any tip to law. They only sent to medical.
See, that's exactly what I was thinking. I looked like past 2 pages. There's nothing there.
Yeah, there's nothing on our tip line, which is really fucking annoying.
Here's something else. About an hour before that tip came in, I sent a message to Bill because about this case that we're working on, and I would have
Check
assumed
something.
that he would have written me back for sure. I don't even think Bill is on duty. Let me actually check that.
That's one of the things I wanted to check. I wanted to see when this fucking tip from medical came in as well, because if this fucking tip came in like hour and a half or so ago, I mean, this is late for Bill right now. Usually he's gone by now.
No, Bill's not even around. He's not on duty.
Oh my god. Gunshots in Armadillo, 9:42 p.m.
Wait, that's yesterday?
This tip came in 2 hours ago.
Impossible. It was the most recent tip.
No. The tip that went into medical.
How can you check the one that go to medical?
You see on the right side there.
Oh, interesting. Ay.
This tip came in 2 fucking hours ago.
Well, so why the tip that came into the law line is it seems really fucking urgent.
Well, because there's no update. We don't have any information on Bill.
Oh, okay. Need help now. Cannot move to Blackwater.
Well,
There's
that's
three injured.
because that's the exact tip that was sent
interesting.
in to medical at 9:45.
Oh, so he
Gunshots
just...
and Armadillo. Yeah, so the tip that was sent to medic, if you look on the medic tips.
Ay.
Gunshots and Armadillo, and it was that exact tip.
So I guess we have to start making it a habit to check the medical tip line as well.
Well, we shouldn't have to. Whoever sent this tip to medic should have also sent it to law. There's nothing we can do about that. We shouldn't have to be checking the medic tip line ever, really. That's not really our domain. It's not our problem 90% of the time.
Abigail Notaro, Ian Sushivan, put it down. I sent that last telegram. There's 3 injured. Wait a second. Look, it's even weirder. Go read the medic tip that she sent.
Yeah, so she sent another telegram at 9:22. 2 men with gunshot wounds. Deputy Bill and another man who was wanted. Come quickly. 9:22. She sent this to medic.
Okay, but look what's so strange. It says there are 3 uninjured deputies in town. So why the fuck are there more There's 3 uninjured deputies in
Wait,
town.
what?
Yeah, read it. It gets even stranger.
Is there a fucking report on this somewhere?
Wait, that's it? I have to go to Rhodes now, back to Rhodes, because I saw that tip and I dropped everything and came here.
Yeah, me too. I was probably even going to go to bed.
I have to go all the way back to Rose and to San Denina. There's something I need to investigate.
Oh, I gotta make my way. Murder of Lewis Camden.
See, Camden is dead.
What the fuck?
See, fuck.
And it was Hourglass?
It was the first thing that they confronted me with today. Some deputies came down here.
Swear to fucking God. Okay. All right. I said it. I fucking said it. We had him in fucking custody and we let him go.
Wait, you guys had the serial killer and you let him go?
Yeah. Yep. I wasn't part of it. I was not part of it.
Listen, there's a lot of... Oh, fuck.
I was not part of it, and I let the people involved fucking hear it after I heard about it happening.
He was brought in today?
No, not today.
He was brought in after the murder?
No. God, no. Are you kidding me? If he was brought in after the murder, fuck. He's a sitting duck. No, he was brought in when Audrey was still missing. We had him. And they let him go. Even after he murdered like 4 fucking people already. And now he's murdered another.
I'm sorry to hear that about Camden. I didn't know him, but I just spoke to several deputies today that were really crestfallen.
I'm gonna send an update before we make our way back out east. I need to head back to Saint Denis as well.
Okay, perfect. We will ride together.
Yeah.
Zip has been badgering me for the past hour.
What
Tells me
about?
that he wants to report his Saint Denis. I just keep giving him the a little later. Now this money has been literally waiting for me for hours.
Oh.
They
Boo-hoo, it's
fucking
fucking
sending
Zip.
him more
He can
checking
wait.
be sending him more checking telegrams than my superior.
Our own department is.
Every second something is gonna, something more urgent comes up, but at this point I feel like I have to go.
All right. The horse just ran off. Wow, my horse actually just booked it. He's gone.
See, he ran away. Come on, right. Can you ride mine? I need to eat something.
Yeah, get on.
Okay, sorry.
We're gonna go to Blackwater, and then I'll
Okay,
get a horse
perfect.
there, and then we'll go to Saint Denis from there.
Listen, if I go silent back here, I just have a mouthful, okay? But
Just
I'm listening to
just
everything.
don't choke.
See.
It's alright, I won't bother you while you eat your sandwich.
Well, I'm just gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's a hamburger
Okay, it's tasty.
with 2 patties.
Oh, extra tasty.
Double
Everyone
patties.
talk-
Double patties.
So 4 patties?
No, just double.
Okay, double. You got bread in the middle?
2 cheese and two meat.
Is it 2 meat, 2 cheese, and 3 bread?
No, just 2 bread.
Oh, it's tasty.
See, thank you.
Now I want a burger. I love Pig. I love our Pig with Peppo, man. He's such a fucking laugh. He's so much fun. Yeah, my wonder Hey, Fate. Bro, my horse actually just left. I got out to send that tip, and Pancake said, bye-bye. You're my wonder one. Coyote and Maple. She's lucky my fucking horse ran. We could have an opportunity to eat while we ride back. down here in fucking Armadillo, bro. Like, actually, what happened?
You know what? I think I'm going to rest my head in Blackwater.
Okay. That's fine.
Been a long day.
I was gonna say, has it been a busy day today? I've been off duty all day.
See, it really started picking up near the end. I finally cracked the case.
Which case?
I don't know if you're familiar with the Auntie Braithwaite. She got attacked, nearly killed.
I did not know this. No.
This happened about a week ago. Well, I followed up with the case. I went over there. I interviewed her for a good hour. I had to reenact everything, every minute detail. And I believe I now have the culprit. I put a DNA on the file. Although I don't think anyone was going to act on it. Like I said, it was like 7-8 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
But first thing tomorrow, I'll finish the report and go after the suspect, who I believe to be a man named Chompy.
Chompy, 10-ton gang, eh?
See. You know this one?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. He's the one. He's the main culprit. But like
Yeah,
I
that
said,
doesn't surprise me.
it says DNA on it, and I haven't put any of the details down yet. But it's time for me
Make
to
sure-
fucking hit the hay.
Yeah, make sure you list in the file as to why it's DNA. If you
Okay,
haven't
do I
already.
put that in the title or additional notes?
Additional notes, just right at the top there, just be like reason for DNA, and then put reason. You don't have to put all the details in, but yeah. I don't know if you want to ride off somewhere. I'm gonna grab my
See,
horse.
no, I'm just gonna go in there. See, I'll go in the hotel somewhere and sleep.
Okay.
Take care, Maple. Thank you.
Have a good night, Cody. See you around, bud. I can't believe Pancake just left, bro. So the thing with my new schedule now, which is good. I mean, I have off tomorrow, so it gives me free leeway. But regularly, the good thing about the schedule is that it gives me a bit more leeway, so that when things are chaotic and going late into the night, that I'm able to be around for 'em. But then also when things aren't, I'm able to just kind of chill for a couple hours before I go to work, which is really nice. And the best part of everything is just that I don't have to wake up to an alarm every morning before I go to work. I just wake up whenever the fuck I want, and then I stream until I gotta go to work. Wait, thanks for the follow, but appreciate it. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I think we're gonna get back to Saint Denis. I'm gonna wrap up for a few hours, and then I'll stream again in a couple hours time, probably closer to 3 a.m. And then we'll go for a good while from then, I think, on either No Pixel or Wild, or even maybe both, bouncing between. I don't know. I'll just do No Pixel and just kind of explore the world. I'm gonna need to adjust okay. If you're able to, can we get rid of the stinger in the bottom right corner there? The Wild RP logo in the bottom right corner there? On the overlay? Well, just whenever. Just whatever. Yeah, no, it doesn't need to be right now. Just bringing it up. I think it'd be better overall just to move it. That way I don't have to like really change my screens as much when changing games and whatnot. Yeah, no, don't worry, Kate. It don't need to be right now. It just sort of be bringing it up to-do list. No, I don't want either. Just clean. No need for either, I don't think. I'll check the tip line here real quick before we carry on to Saint Denis. Yeah, nothing has come in. We've got nothing for the last hour. I want to talk to Thorn in a minute if we can.
Welcome back.
Hey, is Thorn still around? Or did she go off somewhere?
She just went to go use the restroom and get a little bit of food. She's clocking off, but she's still gonna be around.
Okay.
But she's in the building though. She's just having a me time minute.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. What I need to talk to her about ain't priority, ain't super crazy, so I'm not gonna.
But you guys didn't find anything out west?
No, that tip came in 2 hours ago from medics.
We know we were dealing
No, I
with
know.
the Chenzo situation, and like before the Chenzos came in, Tabitha was skimming through the entire tip line, saw that, and saw no medics or anything were responding to it. The
Yeah.
tip was only sent to medical, so I told Tabitha, "Hey, I'll go to the telegram office, put this in to try and get some deputies to go out that way." And then it's like after we got done with our meeting, we noticed nobody responded to what I put down, so she told me resend it.
Yeah, exactly. But the tip initially that was sent states that there was 3 uninjured deputies in town. But we have nothing. We have no paperwork on the situation.
Well, Tabitha also showed me earlier too that somebody wrote up a report without attaching their name or anything to it, or any other deputies' names to it. And she asked me to read it to see if I could try and figure out who wrote it, and it's like, I can't.
What's the report?
I'm being honest, I can't remember. She put an FAO down on it for any deputy to look at it. It's like I've been riding with her all day, and
This one.
yeah.
8318. But it looks like it was maybe Hart. Might be Hart. I don't know.
I'll point that out to her when she.
Because
comes
Hart
back.
did put a thing here saying, "I appreciate this report is slim pickings at the moment, but I wanted things logged while I continue to investigate. We need to take any reports from Clara very seriously and keep an eye on her if possible." I'm fairly certain that this was Hart who made this report.
Yeah, Hart was with us too for the whole DiCenzo debacle.
Mhm.
And he was also here too beforehand.
So many we have
doing-
6 pages of FAOs.
Yep. I had the point out in FAO that Tabitha was on. That one was kind of like buried in the pages. I don't think she would have seen it.
There's just so many FAOs. I'm gonna put a bulletin out for people to check their fucking FAOs. Alright. I think I'm gonna go lay my head down for the night.
Okay, do you need me to pass anything on the board for you?
No. No, I think
Alright.
it's fine whenever I catch her around next. I just need to, I don't really need to specifically talk to her. I just look at talk to a few people. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so worse. Thank you, Roscoe. Have a good night, bud.
You as well.
Fuck, man, it's 50 pages. I gotta clear them. Maybe I'll clear them tonight if we end up back on Wild tonight at some point. Maybe I'll clear them. But like the thing is that it's 50 pages and most of it is wanteds or senior stuff. Or like I don't know. Maybe we have a lot of investigations in progress that just aren't necessary. It's possible. Yeah, it was my first thing. The first thing I did when I saw it was like, why the fuck do we have 50 pages? It's ridiculous, man. We should never have this many. Should never have 50 pages of fucking anything. But we have so many outstanding wanteds. We have so many outstanding wanteds. I know that once, once the bastards get caught, whenever that may be, that a lot of those pages are gonna go. That, or, you know, once they're not around enough and go cold, then a lot of pages will go from that as well. But, so, I'm gonna wrap up for tonight, guys. We're gonna wrap up for tonight. For now. For a couple hours. I'm gonna take a few hours and just chill. I'm gonna be back in a few hours, though. I'd say maybe 3 or so hours I'll be back. And I think we're gonna get started trying to play NoPixel. We're gonna see how RP is today. We're gonna feel it out just as we go. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. And I believe you can get the sentence out, Kay. I believe you can get the sentence out. Keep trying, you can get there. You have a good night, Erica. Yeah, whoever else is around right now. I will be back around. I will be streaming again in a few hours. I'm just gonna take some time and chill. We're gonna bump off to somebody. I don't really know who though. Let's see. I don't think there's many. Oh, there's a few people on. Oh, Pop-Pop's on duty. Or on duty. Pop-Pop's online. We're gonna go to Pop-Pop. We're gonna go Pop-Pop. Winsmore. We're gonna Luca. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys in a few hours. And yeah, I'll be back. Peace.
Chance of lobbying and